Hi again, my friends. Today I want to talk about the hydrometer, and when we are talking about the hydrometer, is one among the common instruments which is using this way for determining the density of a liquid or relative density of a liquid. So when we are talking about the hydrometer, we are talking about this instrument. This is a box which used to steer a hydrometer. So hydrometer is inside this box. So for that case, in order to see the hydrometer, we are required to open the topper. After that, we are required to remove the hydrometer, and this is what you see. It is known as the hydrometer. Hydrometer have two parts. Hydrometer have two parts. Have a part of the lower side which is known as a bulb, and have a part of the upper part which is known as a stick. So on a case of a lower part which is known as a bulb, it consists of a reed shots, or in other time it consists of a mercury. And the purpose of a reed shots or a mercury is just to make the hydrometer to stay upright in the liquid. So the purpose of this reed shots, or sometimes can be a mercury, is just to make sure the hydrometer stay upright on the liquid. So apart from that, also there is this space. This space which starts from this point up to this one, this space is filled with air. And the purpose of this space is just to increase the volume of hydrometer. When we increase the volume, remember we lower the density of the hydrometer. So the function of this space, this free space, is just to lower the density of hydrometer. But on the second part, which is the upper part, it consists of a scale, and it is known as a stick. So this scale I used to indicate the density. For instance, for our case now, we have a hydrometer which can measure the density of a range from 0.7 gram per centimeter cubic up to 2 gram per centimeter cubic. So for that case, this is the specification for the hydrometer I have here. So always hydrometer, their reading or their scale start on the upper side and increasing as you go to downside. So as you see, this is 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 1 up to 2.000 gram per centimeter cubic. So how we can measure the density of a liquid? For instance, here we have a water. And we want to know the density of a liquid by using a hydrometer. What we are required to remember is the density of water is 1 gram per centimeter cubic, or 1000 kilogram per meter cubic. But for our case, according to our hydrometer, we are going to use gram per centimeter cubic. So in order to determine the density of a liquid, and especially here we are going to deal with water, so we are going to follow the following step. So the first step is just to put the hydrometer on the top of water, or the surface of water. After reaching on the surface of water, just slowly release in order to know the density of a liquid, especially here we are going to deal with water. So perform the following steps. The first step, release it on the surface of water, and just leave it slowly until it floats. So as you see, I release it until it floats. So up to here, it's already float. So here you have a chance to know the density of water. And how you can know the density of water is just by reading on the surface of water, the reading which is direct to the surface of water in the case of the stick. So let's go and check it. So if we turn it, you just see it is 1.0000 gram per centimeter cubic. So let me show you. Wow, as you see, is 1.000 gram per centimeter cubic. So that is how we can know the density of a liquid. But if we want to know the relative density of a liquid, all of us we know that relative density is equal to density of substance over density of water. So in the case of liquid, you can just say that is equal to the density of liquid over density of water. So for that case, it's just a matter of units. So if you remove this unit, you will have the relative density. For instance, if it can be a oil instead of this water, and it can lead to 1. So we can just say that the relative density is equal to 1 is equal to 1 unit trace. So for that case, if you want to know the relative density, you just remove the SI unit. So this is how we can know the relative density by using hydrometer. So if you like our video or our education, please remember to subscribe as well as to comment and to leave a like. See you.